Members of the Red Cross from our area are already on the ground in Louisiana. They got into position right before Ida made landfall.
And you could feel Mother Nature's presence for sure. You were seeing like trees that were vertical at one point, like basically were bent over.
Getting people out of danger and into dry clothes and shelters is the immediate Red Cross mission. They will then help the evacuees safely try to get back to their homes to see if they're even inhabitable. Many will not be. Anthony tells me post-Katrina, the southern states are far better prepared for massive storms, but the damage here is still intense and widespread.
This is not days and weeks. This is weeks, months, years, right? This is a massive response.
This is a big one. Your heart goes out to them.
Guy Triano says the Southeastern Pennsylvania American Red Cross has 3 volunteers on standby. They'll head to Louisiana as soon as the airport there reopens. They're prepared to send upwards of 20 people, but have to be mindful that Ida is barreling towards Pennsylvania and New Jersey too.
We're prepared to send as many as the need is, knowing also to be prepared, back at home, because some of those rains are going to come up here. We've already, experienced a lot of flooding already in this area, and Wednesday into Thursday, we are already now preparing for flooding.
This storm and the next storm and the storm after that can all be very different. So please be prepared.
Guy Triano from the American Red Cross has seen firsthand what people go through being rescued or evacuated in high waters. So get the basics done now to keep your family safe. First, pack an emergency kit. Nothing fancy, just a bag with water, flashlights, batteries, your prescriptions, non-perishable food. Create an evacuation plan just in case, and don't forget the pets in that plan. And stay informed. Keep updated with the NBC 10 app. We've seen how quickly conditions can change. One very simple but important reminder the Red Cross hears from people after a storm.
I would say that would be if we've only make sure that we have all of our devices charged and ready to go. Make sure that we have battery backups, check your flashlights, have candles, because some of this flooding is leading to power outages, and power outages can last for days.
If you need it, the Red Cross has several shelters open tonight for anyone who needs assistance following the severe weather in the Delaware Valley. In Pennsylvania, those locations include Norristown High School in Montgomery County and Coatesville High School in Chester County.
I have no place to stay.
Charles Abney is staying at the Norristown Area High School where the Red Cross has created a shelter. But for Abney, it's bad timing to have to sleep in a group setting.
So I just had an operation on my heart, and I can't be around people. People never got vaccinated or nothing.
The American Red Cross remaining in place to help people like Abney get back on their feet.
This is the largest disaster response we've had here in southeastern Pennsylvania since Hurricane Sandy. In total, we've sheltered more than 150 people since the storm hit last week, but we're slowly beginning to work with folks to get them on that road to recovery, out of the shelter and into a better situation.
Yeah, Tracy, no matter what happens with tomorrow's storms, people will still need a place to stay. This Red Cross shelter here at Norristown Area High School will stay open for as long as people need it. Today, we saw people come by for a roof over their head. We saw other people drop off donations. For the hardest hit parts of Montgomery County, the housing remains the biggest need.
The Resource Center is staffed by several organizations like the American Red Cross. They're working to provide temporary housing, food, and more to those impacted by last week's severe flooding and tornado damage. I also want you to take a look over here. The American Red Cross has been out here all day with these flood recovery boxes. They have everything you might need if you're still cleaning up. Take a look inside, sponges and brooms and more. They gave away more than 2,000 of these in our area just over the last week. The American Red Cross also served more than 3,000 meals and snacks and helped 500 people with disaster recovery support too. Here at the Resource Center in East Falls, the American Red Cross is continuing that work for Philly. And over in Bridgeport, Montgomery County,
our tri-state area neighbors urgently need your help right away. CBS 3 invites you to reach out to the American Red Cross. You can visit redcross.org or call 1-800-RED-CROSS. You can also text Red Cross to 90999 to make a $10 donation. Hope you can help.